Guys, this is Mfana Futi. I'm back again with another video. I know it's been a long time doing this, but it doesn't mean that we don't trade. So I want to actually to show you the trade we took. I think it was last week or last of last week. So that trade was actually it was a intraday trade, but it turns out to be a swing trade. The trade, I didn't expect that trade because I was expecting a little pullback, and then I was also expecting a continuation down, but it decided to break structures and then go down and go up. So we're going to start at this point. So this is a trade where we took our buys, and I'll show you everything, guys. I'll go into details, and also I'll put the screenshots of the, I think here, of the before and also the dates and also after the trade or the result of the trade. Okay, we started at the bigger time frame, which is 4 hour. So 4 hour was actually our directional or directional bias for the whole trade. So we knew that we broke structure from this side, to go to the downside, right? So these ones, let me show you. Okay, where's my indicator now? Okay, I can't find my indicator. Okay, yeah. So we know that these ones are holding right now because we actually bearish, right? But we were right down here, so we had something over here. So this actually broke structure here. So when it broke structure, and I knew that it would try to create some pullback, because if it broke structure to the downside, obviously we'll make a break of structure or a change of character first before going to the upside. So what I was waiting for is to wait for something like an accumulation, or to wait for a change of character followed by a break of structure. But I like to really enter on after like a change of character, because that's where the movement is, because a lot of people wouldn't be expecting that side to just move against the market, just because they're waiting for a lot of break of structures so that they can see the momentum that is going to. It's much safer to wait for those things, but just know that the market structure also, it gets manipulated. And also the smart money traders, as you know that we trade a smart money concept, we use it. So they also like get manipulated sometimes. So I always try to get the pinpoints of the market where I can try to capitalize a lot, and then I'll relax. Okay, so let's go to 30 minutes. So this trade, we started from, see, we're not looking at like anything like a lot of things in higher time frame. We're just looking for directional bias from h4, and then we went to I'll show you. Okay, the market was here, right? But I'll show you the screenshots. I think I'll put the screenshots on my left or my right. We'll see when I'm editing this video. Okay, so okay, we had a break of structure, a minor break of structure. Remember, we in a down trend. We've just made a full swing low. So after a swing low, we know that if you go to smaller time frame, you'll find that there are many structures. So right over here, we made this low and we broke structure to create this accumulation. That's where I saw that the market is trying to take all of this liquidity. But there was a point of interest I was very cautious about. All this liquidity, there was a point of interest I was cautious about. Why was I cautious about that point of interest? Is because it it actually created a previous low. So it acted like a lower high. So I was waiting for that to actually made it like a huge resistance. So but it didn't, because the market overall in higher time frame it had to pull back. So I knew that it must pull back, but I didn't know where exactly. But I had my zone, which is this liquidity, and also my zone, which is this thingy. But in overall I know that we have this bigger supply from higher time frame. I'll show you everything, guys. This was our greatest wins in a while. These trades are very nice to take because you actually finding an entry on a pinpoint, or where the market on a turning point of the market. So it makes things to be easier for you in terms of the psychology, because the psychology, it plays you with a lot. It plays a lot in trading. If you're not strong psychologically, you won't survive this game. So yeah, okay, there it is. um okay, let's start here. Okay, so there's a break of structure, right? So a lot of people we're looking at this to just maybe like pull back to the downside or react to this supply, but 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 this supply wasn't that valid, because it wasn't the reason why the market broke structure. And remember, we follow the higher time frame trend. So after we saw the break of structure from this to create this lower low, right, and then the market changed the character or break structure to the upside here, and then immediately it went back down to here, and it created something here, which is I'll like show you on lower time frame, where the market created something like a break of structure and a retest. So it started to make like a higher high, and this was going to be our higher low, and the stop loss, our stop loss would be below here. But I had two zones here, and also this zone here, but I'll put a screenshot also over here, and also the date, you'll see. And the market went straight up to create this higher high, and then it came back again. Remember, now the momentum now that is presenting to us is that it's creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. And then after that, the market just created this lower lows to go up, and then created this higher high, and then again it came back to create another chances for some people who didn't come in early in the market, or who waited for uh, like a break of structure. Because I wouldn't say this was a break of structure. This was a change of character. That's where I like to play a huge part from, because I've noticed that there's a lot. If you're waiting for a break of structure, sometimes the market won't, you won't like find an entry. But if you like really try to risk, you have to, because this is a risking game. If you're not willing to risk, you won't go anywhere. So after a change of character, I waited for a pullback to a certain zone, because I had two zones. The first zone didn't work out, but the second zone did work out, and that's where I got my entry. And then it carried on to make a higher high, just to confirm. Let me show you. It went to create a higher high, um, to show you that now we are actually bullish, right? This is a higher high, because it break this line. So now our entry was here, and another entries was or another chances to get another entries was here, but we didn't manage to get this one, because we managed to get this one, and we left it like that. So sorry about that, there was someone calling me. So our target was, firstly was here, here, and secondly it was here in this zone. Why? Because this is our swing high, this is our swing high to our swing low, right? Okay, so now let's go to smaller time frame. Actually entered, and why we actually entered, because I was like showing you or telling you about that entry, while we were in like 15 minutes, it wasn't that clear. So right now, let me show you. We had a lower low right here. Okay, let me take this thing. Okay, we had a lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we broke structure to create a lower low, and then we started changing character here to create a higher high, right? And then we went down to create a higher low actually, to create a higher high, and then also a higher low to create a higher high, but it went straight up, very clean. So if you're paying attention here, you will see that this market structure was very straightforward, but it's a bit of tricky because now we are moving from uh, higher time frame to smaller time frame, so you will be confused sometimes, but we need to pay attention. Always be at your charts just to see, and always try to make the charts correlate, because once you understand the market structure very well, everything will be clear to you. So what I wanted to show you, another thing is, we didn't just enter here blindly. When the market came back down to tap on this point of interest, it was 3 minutes point of interest, and then it went up to create a break of structure again here. Don't know if you see, but here, let's just change this thing so you can see. Okay, so let's just make it a line. Okay, here's a line. So it came here to break structure here to create a higher high. So this, we are waiting for this one to be our higher low to create a higher high also, so that the market can go up, because every time the market, if it want to go up, it always does these things. It breaks structures. It breaks structure. For a break structure, it will create a rejection or a pullback or retracement to a certain order block or to a certain FU candle, and then it will take some liquidity there and there, and then it will try to go impulsively, because remember, the liquidity is actually the the petrol of the market. When the liquidity is taken in the market, just know that the market will just go like very clean, and also with power. It will have that momentum and behind that movement, and also it will target some other liquidity, because every time the market, when it moves, it always targets the liquidity, or it takes the liquidity and then targets another liquidity, takes another liquidity, targets another liquidity, or it goes to mitigate some other blocks or something. But here it actually took structure, it took liquidity here, because remember, this is our first target. Because if the market broke structure to the downside, we know that the market failed to break structure to the downside again to this point, but it managed to create something like a bullish structure, so we know that the market was targeting this high. Firstly, that's our first target. Every time, guys, you have to manage your risk. You can't just take a trade and hold it forever, because after this, anything can happen. As we can see that the market, once it took the liquidity, it came back straight down, and then it went back up, and then again it came back down, and then we finally had our move. But for taking an entry here, we were safe, because we knew that the market, if it want to come and break here, it will have our low risk, and we also didn't have to add another trade, because we knew that we had um, this this actually, what you call it, this entry. So yeah, so that's the entry for you guys. That is our entry model as FX slaves. So we are back in the market. We're trying to make some live to be consistent. If you wanna maybe like inbox me, try to inbox me, we can talk. And also another thing, go to my Instagram. I'll also put my handle here, Instagram handle, so you can go and follow me. and then you'll see all my portfolio that side, and also see me like in real life. You'll see the face behind everything. You'll see where I'm located and all of those stuff, and we can try to make something else, guys. So yeah, please, 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 guys, learn this thing. I know you don't have to watch this video once and you get it. You have to watch it like a lot of time. And also, guys, shout out to the mentors that are doing the real jobs. Yeah, because even myself, I taught myself. I was actually I was actually a fan of the WWA trading, which is Wally, Waka, and also Alex. You can go check it out too. If you want me to put a link on the description, I can do that also. But yeah, guys, shout out to those guys. Those guys showed me lights, and here I am now today. Now, so yeah, guys. So peace out.
Say what you wanna do, what you